Why words can cut your soul and are more powerful than swords. Esoteric Knowledge.me. Pao Chang, September 2, 2017. This is an article that I wrote for the public. To get access to the empowering private articles, please act now by becoming a member. All members of esotericknowledge.me have access to my letter templates and private articles, and other important documents that teach them how to achieve spiritual freedom, sovereignty, and prosperity. By Pao Chang, author of esoterickknowledge.me. For millennia, tyrannical governments controlled by the elite or dark magicians have used swords and other physical weapons to enslave people. What the dark magicians have known for a long time is that physical weapons, e.g., swords and guns, are not the best tools to use for controlling and enslaving people. The reason is that when their agents use physical weapons to enslave people, it makes it hard for them to hide the fact that they are forcing people to be slaves. Today, the dark magicians have nearly perfected their system of slavery. Through trial and error, the dark magicians have discovered that the best form of slavery is stealth slavery. In the past, the dark magicians found out that using swords and physical weapons to force people to work for them without pay was not very efficient. Instead of forcing people to work for them without pay, the dark magicians discovered that when they domesticated people to think that they are free and trick them to work for paper money, they can use the power of words written on contracts to bind people to the terms and conditions of those contracts. This allows them to enslave people without their knowledge. The reason that stealth slavery is the best form of slavery is because it tricks people to think that they are sovereign. This allows the dark magicians to control the people of the world with little resistance. Another reason that stealth slavery is the best form of slavery is because when the masters can trick the slaves to think that they are free, the masters can get more productivity and creativity out of the slaves. The increase of productivity and creativity of the slaves can generate more wealth, allowing the masters to collect more taxes to finance their slavery system. This is exactly what is happening to us today. The best tool to use to trick us to agree to be slaves, so that the dark magicians can use us to generate wealth for their control system, is the language system, which is made of words. Words are more than just a bunch of shapes and lines, because when spoken out loud they transform into frequency and vibration. In the occult world, certain words are used along with rituals and sacred geometries to direct and control energy, to manipulate and control reality to a significant degree. This process of using words, rituals, and sacred geometries to control and direct energy is known as magic. Once you understand this at a deep level, you should know that word magic rules the world. Be aware that I am not talking about fake magic tricks. Why words are more powerful than swords? Words are powerful because when spoken out loud they carry energy, sound and frequency, which are some of the building blocks of matter. Furthermore, they carry information that can be used as knowledge to create or destroy things. When you acquire the right knowledge and experience it into wisdom, it becomes very powerful and can be used to expand your consciousness and spiritual power. This is why knowledge is power. Did you notice that the term words is an anagram for the term sword? Switch the letter S in the term words to the front and you get the term sword. Words are like swords because they can be used to cut you. In a way, words are more powerful than swords for the reason that they can cut you at the deepest level of your soul. This is why the Bible verse Hebrews chapter 4 verse 12 says, "For the word of God is living and powerful, and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the division of soul and spirit, and of joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart." Words are more powerful than swords because they can be used to transmit the codes of reality. They have this power because they are symbols of thought. Therefore, words are, in a sense, the physical manifestations of thought. Because words are symbolic expressions of thought, they can be used to channel and express our thoughts, making them very effective communication tools. Words also have the power to stimulate thoughts and ideas and express them into physical forms. Furthermore, when words are spoken out loud, they can be used to create sacred geometry, which is one of the fundamental building blocks of matter. Because of these qualities, words play a major role in creating the current reality of Earth. In other words, when you speak words, you are literally creating worlds through using the power of energy to produce sound to create sacred geometry. The following videos show evidence of how sound creates sacred geometry, which is one of the fundamental building blocks of the material world. Cymatics, Science vs. Music, Nigel Stanford. Cymatics, sacred geometry formed by sound. The term word means source in Greek, the term word means logos. The word logos is defined as the source that controls the universe, the written word or inspiration of God, or a logic and rational argument. In ancient Greek philosophy, the word logos is defined as the controlling principle in the universe. Today, the concept of logos can be found in every religion, such as Christianity. To find the concept of logos in Christianity, all you need to do is read the Gospel, God's spell, of John of the Bible. In the King James Bible verse John chapter 1 verse 1, it says, "In the beginning was the Word." What you need to know about the King James Bible and most other Bibles is that they were translated from Greek. As a result of that, the deeper meaning of the term word in the Bible verse John chapter 1 verse 1 is logos, which is the source that controls the universe. In other words, in the beginning was the source. This is the source that created the laws and forces of nature. Why words can cut your soul? When you speak words, you are using the power of energy to produce sound to create sacred geometry. You are also charging the words with the power of your emotion, intention and thought, giving words the power to heal or harm people at the energy and physical levels. The words that can harm you deeply or cut your soul, spirit are curse words and words that are charged with harmful intention, such as the word kill. When you yell at people using curse words, you are literally cursing them with dark magic spells. In other words, you are using words like swords to cut their souls. The word cut is defined as to penetrate with or as if with a sharp-edged instrument or object. In other words, curse words are used to penetrate the soul, making it vulnerable to being controlled by dark magic spells. They did not call them curse words for no reason. Do you understand now why words can cut your soul and are more powerful than swords? Become a member now and get access to the private articles, which are much more empowering and informative than the public articles. You will also get a PDF copy of my empowering and popular book titled Word Magic: The Powers and Occult Definitions of Words for free. Repost agreement. This public article, Why Words Can Cut Your Soul and Are More Powerful Than Swords, may be reposted on other websites, as long as the author's name and a clickable hyperlink to esotericknowledge.me are included in the said article. Please take notice that you are not allowed to modify the words and links of the said article, except to correct spelling and grammatical errors.